We're now going to talk about a very interesting model called the R.E.D model, R.E.D model, developed by Pearson Talent Lens, which is a very important model because it's been used also for assessment of critical thinking skills by what we call the Watson-Glaser, which is the gold standard instrument to assess leaders in the sense of whether they demonstrate or they have these critical thinking skills. So let me just explain what exactly the R.E.D model is about. And the R.E.D model, the center of it is about how do you develop these skills, critical thinking skills, in a very simplified three-step manner. One is recognizing assumption. So when you face a situation, when you face a problem, when you face a statement, when someone, a customer or your colleague come with you or a third-party report that you face, that you're reading, you need to challenge your assumption. What is it that this person is talking about? What is it the report is trying to convey? What are the assumptions? Number one. Number two, you need to be able to evaluate argument. Look at the data, look at the information. What is the argument that's been put forward? The proposition, whether do you agree with it, what exactly, or do you disagree with it. You need to be mindful of your cognitive bias, your mental bias. And this is important because when you see things, we have come with a different set of lens. And you need to be mindful of that. And thirdly, then looking at all these things, when you look at information, you recognize the assumption, and then you look at some of these arguments that you face, and then you draw a conclusion, whether should you accept it, should you agree with it, should you implement it, or should you reject it, or should you come back with a different alternative. So the R.E.D model is quite practical, it's very straightforward. And what I like about this model is that, because if you really look at the critical thinking, there's a lot of applications. It helps you to improve decision making, problem solving ability, refine your research if you are trying to implement new in product development, in innovation practices. It polishes your creativity thinking skills, especially among your team, to think out of the box. And of course, critical thinking is very important because it gives you a sense of asking questions, stimulate curiosity, asking questions more, to be able to have the ability to disrupt your mental model. So to sum up, so if you look at critical thinking, first you need to stop. When you face a problem, when you face a challenge, when you have information, when you receive a situation that, feedback from the market, ask yourself, recognize the assumption that it comes with the statement, the situation. What is it? What is the customer trying to convey? Or what is the information is trying to put forward to you in the report? And evaluate the information. As I said, look at the arguments, pro and cons, and then draw a conclusion to allow you whether you accept it, you're going to implement it, and then plan of action, implement it with your team to get the desired success. So the R.E.D model is a very powerful model. You can get more information from the book and the pages there, and I encourage you to learn and practice it within your organization. Thank you.